It's officially LEGO Insiders Weekend, and that means we have swiped the card and the night away. What's up, everybody? It's your host here, Cristo from Stud City, and hopefully in today's video, you may still catch a good LEGO deal or sale, as some of these insane deals are still lingering around. But a lot of sellout items, really great LEGO deals, and we're going to talk all about that right here in today's video. What's up, everybody? I'm your host here, Cristo from Stud City, and Insiders Weekend, I guess from LEGO's eyes, might be a huge success because nearly everything they put on discount sold out. Now, if you're unfamiliar, well, Insiders is basically the LEGO program, and they offer double points on this awesome Insider Weekends on actually every LEGO set. They've also gave us discounts on many LEGO sets, which we'll discuss. And then on top of that, there's 4x loyalty points, which just equates to 20% in points back. So not only that, you've got some gift with purchases that are stackable and some new redeemable rewards. So let's jump straight on into it. So to kick things off, I will want to start off with what is still available before we talk about what happened. Now, we have the Disney Castle, which is a set retiring at the end of the year on double points. On top of that, 20% off. So $400, $80 discounted down to $320. Time of recording, this has gone sold out and back in stock, but Ninjago City Markets at an unbelievably great price here at $258.99. Really good one there for double points, discount, and all the promos. Also, Boutique Hotel for LEGO Insiders to $183.99. We also have Land Rover Classic Defender, the LEGO City Tower, Coruscant Guard Ship, which I thought was sold out, but yeah, it looks like that one's still available here at the $98 price tag. Of course, I think a little bit more worthwhile with all the GWPs. The upscaled Racing Driver minifigure, Forest Animals Red Fox, Der Burger Restaurant, and Kakamura Barge from Moana. So pretty interesting stuff there. If we go back to the main page here, they have also the 4x loyalty points, which again is just 20% in cash back through LEGO Insiders program. Those are on some newer sets like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the Shuttle Carrier Aircraft, the River Steamboat, the Central Station from LEGO City, Pretty Pink Flower Bouquet, Love Sign, Flower Arrangements, and Lilo and Stitch Beach House. Now, I didn't buy any of these, but I bought a lot of the sets that were on loyalty discount. But again, really quickly before we jump on that ship, there are some really nice promotional items here that I think I should briefly just mention. There is a total of 3, so if you bought Ninjago City Markets, you can get actually all 3 items. The first one here, the Baby Gorilla Encounter, you have to spend $40 on the following LEGO themes: LEGO City, LEGO Dreams, LEGO Friends, and LEGO Ninjago. Very low threshold, nice little GWP to kind of throw into the mix there. The next GWP here is going to be the Hot Chocolate Stand. I think this is a really fun one. Comes with 256 pieces and 2 minifigures. I'm a minifig collector, so I feel like this definitely has a nice little added bonus. LEGO values this one at $25. You have to spend $170 to get it, and it could be across any LEGO theme. So basically a nice little add-in. So if you buy any of those deep sold LEGO sets, you most likely got this one. And on top of that, valued at $30 from LEGO, we have the Mini Knights Castle. Comes with a whopping 590 piece set. But again, micro scale here, a lot of smaller pieces. Unfortunately, no minifigures, which I think is a real bummer. But at the end of the day, if you spend $250 on Ninjago or $250 on any set, you would at very least get double promos, which we call a double promo stack. And if you're a big baller, let me know in the comments below, and you bought Ninjago City Markets, you got all 3 GWPs. And that's a nice little deal for you. But I know you guys are going to be a little bit interested in a few topics here in today's video, like the sellout of the Lion Knights Castle. We have to reference it because that did happen. Now, I did not have this one in my cart at checkout, ready to go, but I was loaded this up within the first 60 seconds. I know for a fact when we went live and it said checkout, I loaded it into my cart, I put my credit card number in, and I hit buy now, and I got an error, and it literally sold out in a minute to 2 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. So pretty crazy there. This is one that was very sought after. It wasn't back ordered or anything like that. It had stock, so Not sure exactly what happened, but that discount was really, really good. So congratulations to anyone that scored the set. I unfortunately missed out on it, but I'm happy that many of you in the live stream were able to secure it. So let me know if you were able to get that one, but that is definitely one I missed out on. At the time of recording, many other LEGO sets had sold out after that time period, but Jazz Club was another one, $184 on the discounted Jazz Club here. Again, being able to promo stack was definitely a huge incentive. Batman, the animated series Gotham City, retiring soon set here, $225 or 25% off. I think that is a significant discount and one that was short-lived as well. I think the exact time was 39 minutes, and this one was gone forever, sold out from lego.com. And this is typically a Lego set you will not see in stores, so I think that is kind of a ship sale. Now, I also saved 2 different landing pages here because at the time it was able to back order, and it said will ship invalid date versus actually giving a date. I thought that was very, very interesting. But the reason I'm doing this is because when we were live streaming, it actually went out of stock and sold out, and it was sold out there, and then maybe 10-15 minutes later it went into the back order phase, and I thought that was interesting. So after it was sold out, I was like, dang, I have 1 copy, I would like to get another one. I wasn't able to, and once it went back ordered after being sold out, I was able to then place an order. So I can safely say and confirm it sold out, said sold out, and then went back into back order, and then I was able to make a purchase. So I think the moral of that story is I'm not completely writing off Lion Knight's Castle. Lego does limit you to how many copies of sets you can buy, and there are potential, in my opinion, that many people may have extended the limit, similar to what we've seen with the dropship and Imperial Shuttle there. And there is potential, in my opinion, again, opinion based, that there might be a restock of this, given the fact that Lego may cancel some orders if somebody, for example, ordered 10 copies of this set on discount. I think they would cancel at least the 5 of them, as I thought this set was limited to 5. And at that point, they would just restock this and potentially be available. So again, not saying that can happen. I'm just saying there's potential because we saw it happen with the Imperial Dropship versus Rebel Scout Speeder or whatever it was. The next Lego set here, though, was the Gringotts Wizarding Bank Collector's Edition. This is not a set that's retiring at the end of the year, but a really insane deal on it for $430 down to $343, almost $100 discount. And of course, getting those promotional stacked items. And if it was anything like me, this is what my page looked like when I was buying the Lion Knight's Castle. Unfortunate. Aside from that, we did have some insider rewards. You can enter the sweepstake for the Star Trek set or the 1 million insider points. You also could get the new Lego Insider Reward featuring the Classic Space, which has the Lego Insiders logo on it, and a Classic Space Micro Baby, which I think is really cool. On top of that, we have the Retro Bundle with all these different hats, some keychains for 2,500 points. Kind of a shame because I feel like I spent more than that on these items when they were readily available, and now they're all bundled for actually a reasonable price. So I don't know. I find that a little bit frustrating. Aside from that, they didn't add any other Lego sets on here. I think it would have been nice to get some other insider rewards, but for now, we don't have that. So I think that's a wrap for Insiders Weekend. It's also kind of curious to say what's going to happen to Black Friday if this was Insiders Weekend. Are we going to get a total different set list of deals and sales? And I will say this, as long as you subscribe to our channel, we'll cover that in a future video. I do know this, if you missed out on Lion Knight's Castle or any other sets, I will not be auctioning those sets on our eBay live stream, but I have over probably 500 sealed retired Lego sets we will be auctioning off that are very different from those. So I hope to see you guys in our, massive 5-day event from Thanksgiving night to Black Friday, to Saturday after Black Friday, to Sunday's exclusive Mr. Gold minifigure auction, and to Cyber Mondays. So hopefully we see you guys there. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Smash today's like button. Let me know what Lego sets you scored for Insiders Weekend. And as always, we will see you in the next video.